So, air which makes up the atmosphere is a mixture of several gases. Nitrogen makes up about 78% and oxygen about 21%. Carbon dioxide makes up about 0.03% and the remaining gases 0.97%. Next is layers of the atmosphere. On the basis of composition, temperature and other properties, the atmosphere may be divided into 5 layers. Starting from the bottom, the layers are called troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. The first layer is troposphere. Troposphere, the lowest and densest layer of the atmosphere. About 3/4 of the mass of the atmosphere is contained within this layer. The extent of this layer is about 18 km above the equator, but only about 8 km above the two poles. The troposphere acts like a blanket. It prevents days from becoming very hot and nights from becoming very cold. Within the troposphere, the temperature decreases as we move up. Most of the water vapor, clouds and dust particles of the atmosphere are found in this layer. The troposphere gets its name from the Greek word tropos, which means turning. This is because all the weather changes that we experience take place in the troposphere. The upper limit of the troposphere is marked by the tropopause. The second layer of the atmosphere is stratosphere. The stratosphere lies above the troposphere and extends to about 50 km above the Earth's surface. A part of the stratosphere is known as the ozonosphere, as it has the maximum concentration of ozone in the atmosphere. The ozonosphere becomes quite warm by absorbing these rays. So, ozone protects us by absorbing the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Next layer of atmosphere is mesosphere. It extends to about 80 km above the Earth's surface. In this layer, the temperature decreases with altitude and falls as low as -85 degrees Celsius. Meteors entering the atmosphere usually burn up in the mesosphere. Children, do you know what is meteors? Meteors are small pieces of rocks which move around the sun. Sometimes these meteors come near the earth and tend to drop upon it. During this process, due to friction with the air, they get heated up and burn. It causes a flash of light. Sometimes a meteor, without being completely burnt, falls on the earth and creates a hollow. Next layer is thermosphere. Above the mesosphere lies the thermosphere, which extends to a height of about 450 km above the Earth's surface. The temperature rises rapidly with altitude in this layer. The last layer is exosphere. The exosphere is the outermost layer of the atmosphere. The upper reaches of this layer merge with the outer space. The temperature in the exosphere is very high. There is a layer in the atmosphere in which the molecules of the atmospheric gases are broken into charged particles called ions. This layer is called ionosphere. It reflects or sends back radio waves towards the earth and thus helps in radio transmission. The ionosphere starts at about 50 km and extends to about 1000 km above the Earth's surface.